So we just got done with the School of His Presence here in Big Rapids, Michigan. There was such a sweet, tangible presence of the bridegroom, literally going through the place and asking people to marry him, to give to him their entire lives and their entire hearts. And God met so many people today in a rich way, breaking things off of their lives. Many healings took place. And above all, Jesus was exalted and the sweetness of his presence was drank from today. God bless you guys.
There was one moment, man, in the morning session where I felt like I had a vision, and it was of me, and I was carrying everything. They were good things, but I was carrying stuff, and my head was down, and I was looking at the things I was carrying, and at the moment I looked up and saw Christ, saw Jesus, and I dropped everything, and I ran to him and hugged him, and it was just a powerful experience to gaze upon him, to hold him, to behold him. It was just amazing. So I'm very thankful, glad I came, and just powerful time. Eric does an excellent job of explaining just how to encounter the Lord in spirit and in truth. And so it was such a blessing. Thank you.
So during the first worship session, when we first came in, about midway through, the Lord started ministering to me, and I saw myself with like a lace veil that came down around my face, and he lifted my chin to look into his eyes, and then we started dancing around like you would on a wedding day. And then when Eric came out and he said, I feel like there's some of you in here that God is lifting your chin and that you're the bride and you're seeing the bridegroom. I mean, it was just like, it was awesome. And then during the next to last worship session, he was pushing me on a swing. We were playing on a playground. He was pushing me on a swing, and then on the merry-go-round, we were just playing and having lots of fun. And I felt like that he was saying to me that place of intimacy and seeing him as the bridegroom, like it's not always to be like that tense and serious. Like he wants us to be free and play and enjoy him, and to just have fun in his presence. So that's it. Thank you, Jesus.
So I was in the last worship set that we had. It was just really sweet and just really focusing my attention on worshiping Jesus. And as I was worshiping, I had my hands like extended like all the way up, but I felt like the Lord felt like just move him down. So I moved him down like this. And when I did that, I like saw like an inner vision of like Jesus holding my arms like the same way. So like holding like my arms like this, and then like all of a sudden we were like on the altar like of a church or like a setting, and it was like a wedding, and me and Jesus were standing at the front, and like in the crowd, like in Hebrews 12 it says like we're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, like all those like cloud of witnesses, like the people, like famous people of like, the Bible were like sitting in the congregation, and I saw Jesus just like tell me like, I choose you, like the adage like for better or for worse, like all these things, sickness and health, like all these things, and then him place a ring on my finger, and then I took a ring and placed it on his finger, but I felt like the ring was like myself, like I could see like myself be wrapped like around into like a ring and be placed in Jesus' hand. And then me and Jesus like turned and faced the crowd, and he like took my hand and just lifted it up like this, and like the whole crowd, like the whole congregation just like went wild, just like cheering, like yeah, like this was the thing that they've been waiting for the whole time, was just like union between me and Jesus, for me to just give myself fully and completely over to him. And so like it was just really cool. This whole day has been really, really cool, just like a refocusing on the simplicity of intimacy with God. So really appreciate it. So yeah.